Hello students, Mr. Yun here. Go ahead and let's take a look at this vocabulary together, and when you're ready, move on to the next page, which will be an assignment today, not a quiz. We'll talk about that when we get there. Let's run through this real quick. We've got revenue, which is incoming money from taxes or other sources. Writ of assistance is a court document allowing customs officers to enter any location to search for smuggled goods. It was sort of like a warrant that worked all the time. The colonists were pretty mad about it. A resolution is an official expression of opinion by a group. An effigy is a fun one. It's a mocking figure representing an unpopular individual. Very frequently during revolutionary times, they would burn effigies of like tax collectors. So it would be like making a scarecrow of someone you don't like, and then like hanging it and setting on fire. It sends a pretty clear message that you don't like that person. A boycott is to refuse to buy items in order to show disapproval or force acceptance of one's terms. Usually, like goods were boycotted back then. Like, we're mad at taxes on tea, so we're not going to buy any of your tea. That's a boycott. To repeal is to cancel an act or law. Rebellion is open defiance of authority, like the rebellion in Star Wars. Propaganda, a little more complex. Ideas or information intentionally spread to harm or help a cause is sort of like a one-sided story or poster that it really expresses an opinion. It's a very opinionated piece. That's what that is. A committee of correspondence is an organization that spread political ideas and information through the colonies. A Minuteman is a colonial militiaman that could be ready to fight at a moment's notice. It'd be like me, I'm just teaching here, or maybe I was on my farm or whatever, and all of a sudden they're like, hey, the British are coming. So I grab my musket and I go off to fight, ready to fight at a minute's notice. That was a Minuteman. What is a loyalist? A loyalist was a colonist that remained loyal to Britain and opposed the war for independence. Yeah, not everyone fought for the patriot cause. Some of them actually fought in militias for Britain. On the word of patriot, that is a colonist that favored independence. So the militiamen, the Minutemen, were all patriots. A petition is a formal request, and a preamble is an introduction to a formal document that often tells why it was written. The context here will be the preamble of the Declaration of Independence. Hey, let's bump onto that assignment real quick. One of the more famous preambles also is the preamble of the Constitution. All right, your assignment today. So your vocabulary quiz today is, well, not a quiz, but an assignment. I want you to choose any 5 of the vocabulary words from the Chapter 5 vocab on the previous page and use them in a sentence. Now be sure to bold the vocabulary words so that they're easy for me to see. Now you can write 5 totally unrelated sentences, or if you wish, you can write them all together in a paragraph, like a story, or you can write a song or poem. Really, you're just writing something that needs 5 of the vocabulary words in it, and bold those vocab words for me, please. Each word is worth 2 points for a total of 10 points. Now I have it set to submission, and I will accept submissions that are uploaded, like a Word document or a Google link, or I actually have audio set too, so you could read the sentences to me or whatever, and then you can't bold them. You don't have to shout. Just really, I'm giving you a lot of options for creativity with this, as long as you utilize 5 vocabulary words. Last year, I had some people wrote a poem every single time. Some people wrote a different story every time. A lot of people just wrote 5 sentences that were totally unrelated. But I had some people write a single story that ran over the course of the whole school year, and they were just sure to incorporate the vocabulary words in it. Because we'll do this assignment again. We might very well do it for the rest of the vocab for the rest of the year. So this is your opportunity to use a lot of creativity, and also an opportunity to gain bonus points. If you write a story or a poem, I really like it, I can see you worked really hard on it, I'll usually throw a couple extra points your way. So this is a bonus opportunity here as well. But it is worth 10 points base. And if I really like what you send me, I'll give you like 11 or 12 points. All right, that's it. Have fun with it. Take care and let me know if you have any questions.